The engulfing bar pattern is one of the most powerful and profitable price action strategies there is. I actually use this strategy when I take my trades, but today I'm going to show you how I look for this specific pattern. So let's get right into it. I'm going to show you two examples of a bullish engulfing candle and a bearish engulfing candle. Before we start, I just need you guys to understand that our goal is to keep things simple. All right, we're going to try to keep things simple today. So let's start off with a bullish engulfing candle. It's in the name. It's in the name, a bullish engulfing candle. What do we see? We see a very bullish candle that engulfed this smaller candle. Let's take a look at this one. We have a very weak bearish candlestick, a doji, with a very strong bullish candle. That right there is a bullish engulfing candle. That's the pattern. So let me show you a bearish engulfing candle. We have a very strong bearish candlestick with a very weak bullish candlestick. So this is considered a bearish engulfing pattern. That's all it is. It is a candlestick that engulfs the previous candle. Same thing with over here. A bullish candle engulfed this previous doji. It has to engulf the previous candle. Let's take a look at this one. Would you guys consider this a bearish engulfing candle? Yes, no, I'll give you a couple minutes, or I'll give you a couple seconds. All right, so to me, I would say no. Now, it is true, this candlestick is slightly bigger than this previous candlestick, but when I'm looking for my bullish slash bearish engulfing candles, I'm trying to look for these types of candlesticks patterns. I'm trying to look for very weak momentum from the previous candle and then a very strong push from the new candle. Same thing right here. Very weak candle before and a very strong candle now. Those are the types of patterns that I'm looking for. If this had popped up on my chart when I'm actively looking for a trade, I probably wouldn't have taken it. I would have waited for market structure to kick in, and then I would have waited for another opportunity to potentially short with a very strong bearish engulfing candle. We're going to go into market structure in another video. I'm going to try to keep this one just about bearish slash bullish engulfing candles. So now that you guys have an idea of what a bullish slash bearish engulfing candle is, let me take you to the chart so I could show you. I have the British pound slash Canadian dollar on the daily time frame up on the chart right now. What I want you to do is press pause and look for every single bullish and bearish engulfing pattern right now. Okay, so that should have given you enough time. All right, so where do we see the first one? Right here. And what a great example from our previous video. If you haven't checked that out, check out the previous video that I did on the 50 MA, because look at this. We have what? We have the 50 MA right underneath price, and we have a very strong bullish engulfing candle. Let me zoom in on that. What happens? We have a very strong bullish engulfing candle. You already see where price had moved. We take the position right here, stop loss a little bit below our previous candlestick, and our TP. Realistically, I look left. I look left. That's all I do. I look left for the previous target would be right here. This is where price has rejected. So our TP would be right here for a 2.3% return on our investment. Just based on the 50 MA and a bullish engulfing candle. Let's take a look at another example. First one you see, very, very strong bullish engulfing candle right here. Now, same thing. Where do we target our profit? We look left. We look at where price has previously been at, right here. And what's the return on our investment? A 2% return on our investment, a 2R. So we could already see when we have a very strong bullish engulfing candle, we could really take this and maximize our profits when we're trading. Now, would I just trade just based on this bullish engulfing candle, just, whatever? No. And I'm going to give you an example right now. Reason being is if we just move this over here, based on this bullish engulfing candle, our stop loss right below this previous move downwards, we got stopped out. We got stopped out. Now, just to make sure that you guys are following, the reason I took this trade was we had a very weak candlestick and a very strong bullish engulfing candle. We have the 50 EMA right underneath price, but what happened is we got stopped out. Now, when you're trading the bullish slash bearish engulfing candle, do not trade it on its own. Trade it with other confluences. If you could do that, you could really become a very profitable trader. So let me show you on how I do it on a trade that I actually took. We are on the Australian dollar slash Canadian dollar on the daily time frame. I'm going to show you exactly what I did to have made, pop up the screenshot right here because I forgot how much I made right here. We go to the 4-hour time frame. I actually took this trade based on the 1 hour, but even when we're looking at the 4-hour, what do we see? We see a very strong bullish engulfing candle. It engulfed this candle. It's not the biggest bullish engulfing candle, but it's an engulfing candle. But again, I didn't take this trade on the 4-hour. I took this trade based on my 1-hour analysis. What happened right here? What do we see? We see a very bearish engulfing candlestick. Why didn't I take a short right here? Now, the reason I didn't take a short right there, but I took a buy right here that ended up in profit, that made me, if I'm correct, I think it was like $850. You've already seen the screenshot, so you know. But the reason I didn't take the short position here is, one, because if we go back to the daily time frame and we just zoom out a little bit, we see that price has been very bullish. Price has entered this area. We've had a very strong push up. We re-entered this area where, what do we see? A previous resistance area. And we also have that 50 EMA as a confluence. So now we have the previous support acting as resistance. I'm going to count that as one confluence. We have the 50 EMA right underneath price. I'm going to count that as a second confluence. And if we go down to the 1 hour, what do we see? We see a bullish engulfing candlestick that I entered. The position was a little wide because of the spread when I entered, but I entered off of that bullish engulfing candle. So I have 3 confluences into why should I take this trade. So if we just look, we have pushed price all the way up. We made 3.5% on our return on our investment. This is the power of having a plan and having patterns that work. Go out and use the bullish slash bearish engulfing candlestick. Even right here, even if I didn't take this position right here, I'm already seeing I could have entered right here. Why? Price entered this area again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times right here, saying, hey, we can't break below, we can't push down. And we have that bullish engulfing candle, same thing, stops at the exact same place. TP, we look left, we see, hey, prices rejected that area. Another 3.25% trade. That is the power of having the bearish slash bullish engulfing candlestick pattern. I hope you guys like this video. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. I am going to try to help you guys out as much as I can. So if you like this video, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.